Hi there, this is Juliette from Love Life, Love Relationships, and welcome to day 29 of our YouTube challenge. Today, I'd like to speak to you about an interesting idea. Well, it's interesting for me. I hope you find it interesting. This is only the tip of the iceberg, by the way, so the conversation will continue. And this conversation is about love. And it's about romantic love and what some may say is true love. And it's also about our conversation about and with God. I've been doing a lot of research about romantic love, and it came around about the 18th century when the knights would worship, they would court the women, and they would worship them. They would worship the divine in them. And then they would have their human relationships, which would be with their wives, which would be, the physical intimacy and the daily living. But these two ideas would be quite different, these two things. And along the years, we've kind of got them mixed up. And there's a great guy who has a book called The Road Less Travelled, Scott Peck. And he talks about how it's almost like we expect our partner to be God, and we lose our conversation with the other God, which perhaps is, what some people might call spirit or universe. And so, we expect our partner in a relationship to be this God, to be everything, to be 100% of everything for us. And that's perhaps where we come across big problems in our relationships, when we expect them to be this all and everything. And, I'm not saying that romance isn't possible, but expecting it 100% of the time and expecting your partner to be a god is, I would say, near not possible. Now, some may argue that, and that's great. So I'll just say a little quote that he has in his book. In real love, you want the other person's good. And in romantic love, you want the other person. Now, I talked before about the law of non-attachment, and this kind of rings true with this as well. So if you want, with the romantic love, you want the other person. And there's a bit of an attachment there in that sentence, you want the other person. But in the other one, it's like you want the other person's good. And you want them, their spiritual growth, their personal growth. And as if you've heard about the 6 human needs, one of the human needs is growth. And so this is really, really key and really important in a relationship. So I'd just like to start this conversation because it's only really the tip of the iceberg. And I know perhaps some of you are Cinderellas out there waiting to be rescued by your prince. And, that is an illusion. I'm not saying you can't have a wonderful relationship. I'm just saying that fantasy is an illusion. That's all for today. I look forward to continuing this conversation, and I have one last video for you for the YouTube challenge tomorrow, but this won't be the last by all means. Take care and speak to you soon, and do check out some of the other great women.